This is a Glendale Library Arts and Culture program, created for teens, edited and hosted by the Teen Library staff. Check out community service opportunities and teen events down in the description box.
Hi everyone, it's Melissa.
And Desiree.
Welcome to another episode of Teen Gen Talks, where the goal is to empower the youth of Glendale and connect youth to community resources, individuals, and organizations through interviews and discussions.
So grab a snack or drink and join us as we welcome our special guest today, Jocelyn Kobayashi, the business owner of Tiny Things.
Thank you, Jocelyn, for taking the time out of your day to talk with us. We have a lot to discuss.
Thank you.
So I want to start by talking a bit about college. You are currently a senior at Cal State Fullerton studying childhood adolescent development. What about this major intrigued you to pursue it?
So I actually started, growing up, I was really active, like in the classroom. My aunt actually is a curriculum specialist at a child development center. So I would always go in with her and I just really enjoyed it. And then growing up, I did a lot of community service activities. And one of those things was every week I was a teacher assistant and then became a teacher for religious education. And I did that for almost like 7 years. So it was a long time. So it inspired me to really like push that career. And yeah, I'm so excited because yes, it is my last year. So looking for jobs as an educator.
So you're also getting your teaching credential in special education. What made you decide to get your credential?
In order to actually get a job in the career field as an educator, you do have to go get your credential. But specifically, I chose special education and I chose it at the last minute. So that actually wasn't my plan originally. But I took a college course when I was at Fullerton College, and it was an introduction to special education, and I loved it. Like, I fell in love with it, and it was not where I expected to be. And it was kind of like the world kind of like was falling perfectly into my hands because Cal State Fullerton provided it was like the very first time they ever did this program where you can get your credential and your bachelor's in 2 years instead of 3. So I was like, I need to apply. So I got in, and I think that's what really like pushed me over the edge to do that. And I love it. And I'm so grateful for that.
Awesome. And as we stated before, you're a senior at Cal State Fullerton. What has your college journey taught you throughout the years of you being in college?
I definitely think I've learned to really trust myself in the decisions that I make. I think it's so easy for me to just like make all these random decisions like with no thought in mind. But definitely throughout college, I have to definitely think like these are like life career things and these are choices that I'm going to be making that will affect my future. So definitely trusting my instincts and trusting myself that I'm going to make the right decision. And college has definitely taught me time management.
So besides being a full-time student and having a part-time job, you started your own business in 2019 called Tiny Things by Jocelyn. Can you explain what your business is and how it came to be?
Yeah, so like you said, my business is Tiny Things by Jocelyn. I started it back in 2019, so it'll be 2 years old in June. It is a sticker business, so I create a lot of like custom stickers, custom designs. I put them on cups. People put them on their laptops. People give them as gifts, so it's really awesome. So I've been kind of producing more stickers now than ever before because I'm actually growing, so I'm really happy. And it started because I actually got a gift. So the machine that creates my stickers, I got it as a gift. So I was really thankful. But when I first got it, I like never used it. Like it was just sitting in my room collecting dust. And I was like, I need to do something with this because it cannot just sit here. And no one at the time, it wasn't really popular, so no one really had it. So I was like, I think I'll just use this to my advantage. And that's how basically it came about. I was really adamant about creating stuff, and I wanted to give it as gifts and people to want to genuinely buy it and give it as gifts as well. So that's, I think, how it really grew and started.
And how do you balance going to school full-time, having a part-time job, and having a business at the same time?
Yeah, so definitely time management. Like I said, for college, I basically go to school during the day and then I usually work on the weekends. But I'm also very grateful that my job is very flexible. My part time job is very flexible. So I'm able to bring a lot of my homework there or my small business stuff there. So it's kind of like doing two things at once, balancing. And so I usually do that, or like I genuinely make a time, like each day I specify, okay, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be dedicated to business, Tuesday, Thursday will be dedicated to school. And then that's basically how it's been. And it's been working out for me, but definitely taking time in between those days for me time and self care.
Yeah.
So, where do you wish to take your business in the future?
I definitely hope to grow more. Definitely on social media, I do want to grow bigger. That is the platform that I want to grow on, is specifically Instagram. But I also want to go out and do more pop-up shops, be readily available for people, like if they're just kind of like shopping and like exploring small shops, which is what I have been doing and hopefully to do more of in the future. But definitely continuing this as a part-time, I would love to do that, especially when I start a full-time career.
And what has this whole process taught you, as a business owner?
It's definitely been some learning experiences. I think this year I'm really learning about, I guess, real life scenarios, you could say, like adulting is the best I can describe it as. Like I'm starting to learn how to do like taxes for a business, and that's things I can bring to my personal life, doing my own taxes, and it's little things that you didn't think about when you opened up a business. It's definitely taught me customer service, learning how to talk to other people, make other people happy. And I think that's a big learning experience and something that I'm still learning as well.
What inspires you to create for your business?
Definitely just getting inspiration from my audience. So I love to listen to what my audience loves. Like if they're really feeling something and they're like, "Oh, I really need more of this design," then I'll definitely take that into consideration because essentially I do want people to be happy and I want them to want to purchase. But also just things like that I think would sell personally and things that I would love to buy. I always think, okay, would I personally want to spend my own money on this? And making sure that it's the best quality and it's awesome. Like that is what I firmly believe in. So that is definitely how I think I take my creativity and how I bring that into actual like production and products for people to buy.
So you mentioned that you do pop-ups. What made you want to do pop-ups, and has that helped you in promoting your business to a bigger group?
Yeah, so I actually never knew how to start pop-ups, but I'm super grateful that one of my coworkers actually has a friend that owns a business, and she was like, "Hey, I'm doing a small pop-up with other small businesses that are local. Like, would you care to join?" And I was like, "Yes, like this is my time to shine." So I ended up joining, and it was so fun. I set out this is like when I first started. So like I only had like 100 business cards like in my little bowl, and people were taking it, and it made me really happy because I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I am growing. Like even if they're not buying, they're taking my business card, and they'll always have that like in their pocket or in their purse. So definitely, and I've been doing more pop-ups. I did another one last year and have a couple coming up. So that has been really fun and exciting, and I definitely think it's helped me grow a lot.
What do you hope that your customers feel or say when they receive your products?
I definitely hope it's aesthetically pleasing. That's always my goal because I love that. I love looking at aesthetically pleasing stuff, and I love that idea of like, okay, I sketched this in my head and I thought about it and it came to life, which is one of the things that I'm really big on. It's like I don't always have the product maybe in my store, but if someone comes to me and says, "Hey, I want to create this sticker," I try my best to create that. So I really want someone when they receive that product that, okay, this is exactly what I envisioned and this is exactly what I wanted. And I love that. And when people tell me that and they message me that, I get so happy inside. I'm like, yes, like my goal is achieved.
And if you were to give a tip to anyone that wants to start their own business, what tip would you give them?
The one tip I would give is definitely be true to yourself. Sell things that you would want to sell things that you would personally buy. I think that's the biggest thing. And don't let anyone tell you, don't let the haters like hurt you. Like you could do you. Like it's in the ending, it's like if you're happy with your business, I think that's the best business that it could be.
So before we end, we have some rapid fire questions. The first question is, what is your favorite color?
Definitely pink, all shades of pink.
What is something you have been proud to say that you have accomplished?
I want to say, I earned my associate's degree 2 years ago and I got accepted into this program, so definitely that.
What is some advice that you wish that you would have known when you were younger?
Definitely being true to yourself and don't stress so much. Everything will fall into place eventually.
Could you describe yourself as a teenager in 3 words?
Oh gosh. Um, Probably extroverted, loud, and definitely naive.
If you could have three people dead or alive for dinner, who would it be?
Ooh, probably Ariana Grande. She is the queen. I love her, so definitely need a dinner with her.
What does success for you mean right now?
Definitely reaching my goals, whether it's like small goals, like going to the store this weekend. If that's my goal for the week and I achieve that, to me, that's success.
I like that. I really like that. So what is a book that you have recently read or are currently reading that you would recommend?
Definitely to all the boys I loved before. I've been obsessing with their books and their movies on Netflix. So I've actually read them before, but I'm rereading them again because they're just too cute to not like reread.
So thank you so much, Jocelyn. We learned a lot about you. Thank you for taking your time out of your day to sit down and talk with us. Can you let everyone at home know about any upcoming projects and where they can connect with you?
Yeah, definitely connecting on Instagram. My Instagram is Tiny Things by Jocelyn, and that is where I answer all my messages and DMs. So feel free to direct message me with anything.
Thank
Awesome. Yay.
you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
We really
Yes.
appreciate this. And congrats on everything that you have done. And I
Thank
wish you nothing but success. And thank you for doing this.
you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. It's Desiree again.
Yeah, Melissa,
Did you enjoy this episode?
I'm sure you did.
Then please make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications for this channel.
Check out the teen content video playlist here and our latest Teen Gen episode here.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.